Hey guys, this is Brandon Paris, and today we're coming at you with the deadlift day on week 8 of Thor's power program, and feeling good. I actually took a rest day off yesterday, which would probably be my first in like 2 weeks. There I was pulling 225, just warming up to get to my top set. Today is a heavier deadlift day. Here's 315, and wanted to video my warm-ups and my entire workout just so I could see my technique from beginning to start, to see where the weaknesses are, and hopefully once I start my coaching next week that we're able to figure out how to get my technique better and overall improve. Okay, that was 405, and now we're moving on to 465 for a set of 3. And I'm using the gym belt just because I forgot mine at home. Thankfully, they have 2 different belts there for people's safety if they want to lift heavy, but they don't have their own, so that's really cool. Gym I work out at here in Jasper is Southern Muscle Company. And this felt heavy for sure, but this used to be my max about 2 or 3 months ago, which I might have been able to get a little bit more then, but I was kind of injured and just didn't want to push myself too hard. And I feel like I'm actually getting the proper amount of strength and using a lot of back here. So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I could do to get better at my technique. Here we're going back down to, 375 for 3 sets of 7. Kind of went slow, I think, especially in this first set because of my grip and how the weight felt. It almost felt like the left side was way heavier than my right, but I really think it was from my grip. I wasn't using any shock like usual when I just use reverse grip, and I think my left hand was just getting really tired at this point because I did 455 for 4 2 weeks ago, but that was 2 weeks ago. Probably more like a week and a half ago, but still, with no straps on the warm-ups or anything, I think my grip was just getting worn out. So on these next sets, I actually do reverse with my right hand. I'm right-handed. I'm dominant on my right. So naturally, I want to use the reverse grip on my left hand, but I switch it up to kind of equal out. I have been to a chiropractor before, and like most people, my spine has a little bit of a bend to it, which is normal, but I might be going back soon just to get a checkup and get a correction or whatever they call it there. Besides the program, I'm also going back into a calorie deficit. I realized that 4,000 calories was a bit too much. I had gained a few pounds. So I decided to go in the opposite direction, where I will continue to go down in weight until I feel like my body fat percentage is at a low point, more around 12-15%. Right now I'm probably still in the 20s. And the reason behind that is just because I want to have as much muscle mass as possible to be able to lift the most amount of weight at my weight class when I compete in powerlifting. On my first conversation with my coach, he said that I'll never feel ready, but I definitely want to get better constantly, and being at a lower body fat percentage will also make me look and feel better. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going very well. Today is the 4th day, and I'm not really having any challenges there. Eating all food from home, and sometimes like wraps and food that was made at a grocery store. Here I'm doing some calf raises. It's supposed to be last, and it's also supposed to be seated, but I didn't want to do seated because I feel like when I do them standing, I get much more of a burn. And I think these are good to video just so I can see if I'm using proper technique. I know it sounds funny, but I really sometimes have a hard time feeling if I'm going high enough on my toes. And I kind of bounce these last couple ones just to really get the burn. Trying to go all the way down, get that stretch and contraction. Okay, and this is the last exercise. Here's this simple, back extensions with some weight. Very lightweight. Got me a good burn and back pump. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. And, tell your friends. Please give me some feedback. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.